Hi everyone, this is Tatiana Spiterio of Blogovision and AlteRock, and I'm here with beautiful Sissal. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good and thank you for having me.
Congratulations, of course, on the national selection victory. Has your life been a roller coaster since then, nonstop?
It has also always only been up like
Hold it
right
up.
now. So there's no
Never
no
down.
down right now. It's very hectic and busy, but I love every second of it. And in between these meetings right now, I'm like stuffing pancakes in my mouth because I'm trying to like get some food. And after this I have to go and try some costumes. Like Jesus, it's busy. But you know
Yeah.
what? I'm really enjoying the process.
And now that Eurovision is nearing, you will be appearing in Eurovision pre-parties, I assume, as well, singing your song Hallucination.
Oh yes, and my voice right now is really, really fucked. And I have to sing like this Saturday in Oslo, so we'll see about how that will go.
Yeah, I can feel
Um,
that. Yeah, it's a little bit cracky or something that you've talked too much in the last few days, no?
exactly. And I have like a cold, so it has like set on my voice. Yeah, unfortunately.
Do you take these performances at pre-parties as like nice practice before you go to Switzerland, or are they also nerve-wracking for you?
No, they are not nerve-wracking at all. I'm just having fun at the pre-parties. That's like because people are there just to listen to my song and the other artists as well. And I think I'm just having so much fun with the other artists as well. It's it's like an opportunity, and it's like a community, and that you will never get to experience anywhere else. So I'm just really trying to enjoy it.
Absolutely. How was the first reaction that you met live audience from other countries hearing the song for the first time?
I mean, it was already like 5 days after I won because our DMGP is so late. So 5 days later, I had to travel to Stockholm and perform at the Melfest pre-party, and it
I did
was
watch that video, yes.
yeah, it was so much fun. It was like people are so nice. Like the community is so supportive and people are just like rooting for you all the time, and it's so cool. I love it. But yeah, it's been fun.
I think the song resonates very easily with Eurovision fans. It reminds of so many like already winning Eurovision songs at the same time. So one of the songwriters of Hallucination, Linnea Depp, if I pronounce correctly, also
Yes.
co-wrote the winning song Heroes, right?
Yes. Oh
Yeah.
yes.
How did your collaboration even happen?
I mean, so the song was written in a camp, in a songwriting camp. So Linnea Depp and Melanie and Marcus Winter John were all like mentors on the camp. So when we wrote the song, we were like four writers or three writers and one producer in that room. But that one day that we wrote that song, it was a short session. We only had like 3 hours to make it. So we asked like Linnea and Melanie and John to come in and listen to it. And they were looking at each other and they were like, okay, this is really good. Like, and then they gave like some advice and tips, like rephrasing some sentences, some syllables, and like with some melody as well. And Linnea and Melanie as well actually sang the backing vocals on my song as well. So
They
they're
did?
yeah, the backing vocals are the Linnea and Melanie.
Wow. So do you
Yeah.
feel Hallucination has the potential of Heroes?
Okay, yeah. I mean, right now I'm just focusing on coming through the finals. Like that's like a big, huge deal. Like I would love that.
Obviously. And last year, Denmark failed to qualify, right, to the grand final. So I imagine the expectations are high.
Fifth year in a row.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a long time. Yes. So
How do you
there,
manage to like not let this pressure on you? Like, how do you stay zen?
I mean, I try to think of like I mean, I know that I'm a great vocalist and I know the song is great and the staging is completely different. But I mean, maybe it's just not our year again. I don't know. I think I try not to like let it pressure me because I then it's not gonna be fun. I want to have fun. I want to be authentic and fun on that stage. And if that doesn't get me through the finals, you know what? Okay, but I have gotten a lot out of this competition and I have had so much fun, and that's the most important part for me.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like I know it's a stressful experience and you'll be not sleeping much during Eurovision time and like just rehearsing all the time. But in the end, you want to remember it as something that was fun for you too, right?
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
And there are lyrics in the song Hallucination which go, I see colors I never saw before, a thousand shades of light come to life. So obviously they refer to a person, but if we talk about Eurovision Song Contest, do you think it also added colors to your life and opened new doors for you?
Oh yes, definitely. I mean, my life has already changed a lot. I mean, I have gotten opportunities that I have never like had before, and people recognize me right now on the street, and that's like definitely something that I'm not used to here in Denmark. And it has like yeah, so I think just like the opportunity of being in the Danish Melodi Grand Prix also like gets my vocals out there. Maybe like some other producers hear it and want to work with me as well. Like this is the music industry nowadays is all about like content and like exposure. So I feel like it has given me a lot of options and opened a lot of doors for me. Definitely.
Mhm. And since your MGP victory, did you receive any support or votes of confidence from any previous Danish Eurovision artists or maybe some music professionals that you look up to personally?
I mean, Riley, that one, he's a good friend of mine, so I
Yes.
have talked to him a lot. And Sapa also is amazing. She's such a like a sweet person and a sweet soul. She also like said to me like, "Oh, yeah, it's stressful and it's hard. Just like call me whenever if you need it." So like there has been a lot of support and people in the industry are just so supportive as well. And my team is supportive, my family is supportive. So everyone is like ready to catch me whatever happens.
Yeah. And you mentioned family. You have two beautiful daughters, Mikalina and
Yes.
Jonna Sofia, right? Will
Yes.
they be accompanying you to Eurovision in Basel?
No, they won't be there for the show because it's too big and it would be too stressful for them. And also like I want my family to be able to enjoy the night without having to go home. Because they were at the Danish Melodi Grand Prix. That was so much fun. I think that was a really good thing because they now understand when we say like when I tell them that I have to go sing, they imagine that I go and sing in a big arena every time. So, but I think they won't be there, but they will come to Switzerland for like 4 days. Just to so I can have some days with them, so I don't have to be separated for that long for
Yeah,
them.
I hope you have some time to even explore a bit of Switzerland. It's such a beautiful country in the first place.
Yes,
Yeah.
I hope so too.
And then Basel, you'll be performing in the second half of the second semifinal, which is considered the most beneficial actually in the running order. But what's your personal attitude? Is it easier for you to open the shows or to be one of the last contestants to
No,
perform?
I want to be the last one. I
Yeah.
would definitely want to be the last one. I want to end like with a huge bang. Um, and I think, I mean, it depends who you ask. Because if you watch the Danish professionals who see or watch Eurovision every year, it's not that beneficial for Denmark because there's not a lot of Nordic countries. There's only Finland. And if you watch like what the other countries have how many points they have given to Denmark the last couple of years. It hasn't been that much, so we're like under like qualifying. So it really depends on like if people like the performance or not, basically.
I think you
But
could close the show easily. It would be such a bang, as you said, like
I would love that. But I mean, like Malta as well is like you have
absolutely.
an amazing song like this year. It
Yeah,
has
yeah, I'm so happy for Malta this year.
yeah, it's so cool, and I love like her personality and her persona as well. Like it's
I think you'll make friends backstage. Absolutely.
oh yes, I hope so. I think definitely we will be able to have a party.
Yeah. Speaking of Malta as well, people get a lot of opinions, yeah, like on how she looks and everything. And I know that you also have said that there are a lot of opinions about someone who looks like me. And since you won in the national selection, did it become even harder in terms of all the comments and reactions?
I mean, to be honest, and it's not even because I want to try and act cool and everything, but like like comments about me being ugly or fat or something does not like at all like it doesn't like how do you say it doesn't affect me at all. Um because I know that I'm a healthy person. I work out 6 days a week. I'm very healthy. I have a lot of muscle. Yes, I have some body fat, and I don't care about that. I feel like I feel very beautiful. So I really like I think I'm very comfortable and very grounded in myself, like how who I am as a person. So for me, I think that's also why I'm very happy that I waited to like supply for the DMGP because I think if I was younger, I would have so much a harder time with if people like commented on my like appearances because nowadays I don't give a shit like basically I really don't care it because I have so much to offer and it doesn't have to only be like what my weight is or like how I look for example and I don't I know that I'm not ugly. Like like you
Absolutely
can't.
not. You're a cutie
Oh,
patootie.
yeah. So I think I just think I'm happy that I waited until I got older and more mature until I got like more like comfortable in myself in my skin.
Absolutely. Probably if it was some junior Eurovision experience, you would have been all about how people react and what they say about you. Could have scarred you for life. But now you're a
Yes.
grown up, you know your worth. Yeah, like your
Yeah.
self-worth, and that's what matters. Yeah. You're also studying to become a teacher. Are you studying to become a music teacher, a vocal teacher?
Yeah, so I am starting to be a children's teacher. How do you say it? Like
All right.
the kids
Like,
teacher? Yeah. But I also have music. So right now I'm working like I don't know how you call it in English, but when you're studying to be a teacher, you also go out and work
yeah.
while studying. So I'm doing
Mhm,
that right
mhm, mhm.
now, and all of the kids are so cute, and they're like, "Can we get your autograph?" Taking pictures as well. And it's only in music right now that I am out like in a school in a public school. So.
That's a
So
perfect moment for them to catch you before you become too big.
oh, yeah, maybe,
And
yeah.
just a couple of funny, tricky questions, which we do at the end. Do not think too much. Just say whatever comes to mind first. If there was ever a movie made about you, who would play you?
Bridget Jones.
All right.
That
That,
would be me.
yeah, that would be. If you could
Yeah.
get an answer to one question about your future, what would you ask?
Uh, where will I live?
Oh, you can even move to another country.
I
Okay.
don't know if a country, but like what kind of housing will I be in?
Who of Eurovision artists would you love to make a duo with?
Like in Eurovision?
Yeah,
JJ.
JJ.
Yes.
Interesting.
But also like or Mariana. Like she's also very cool. So
Okay.
we would be a strong women's duo, a female duo, I think.
When was
Yes.
the last time you stepped out of your comfort zone?
I do that all the time. Definitely. I am because I have been having like since I was a younger, I have always had like a lot of anxiety. So like things that are there's a lot of feelings that I feel like are uncomfortable and I go through these anxious feelings all the time and it's uncomfortable, but like I push through always. And that has made me like to reach that point where it doesn't even affect me anymore at all the last couple of years. So, but I think like my comfort zone would definitely be like being vulnerable and standing on stage in front of that many people and trying out for the Danish Melody Grand Prix.
Thank you so much for the interview and I wish you all the success and have fun at all the pre-parties. Remember, this is for you. This is your moment to shine. I hope you have a lot of fun at the upcoming Eurovision Song Contest. Thank
Thank you so
you.
much for having me.
Bye. Yeah.
Bye.